Hello, everybody. I gotta make my way over to the camera here. Hello. So I am here, and tonight is actually exactly 2 months to the day since we put our EK CryoFuel Solid Red, Scarlet Red, into the test bench. So I figured it's pretty fitting to do a little update on it. It's been 2 months, like I said. I've performance tested it to a certain degree throughout this time. So definitely have some numbers for you, and we can take a closer look at it. I'm sure it's a little hard to see right now. So let me go switch the camera over. While I do that, though, let's see. Remember that we have our Valentine's Day discount still going on for 2 more days, so be sure to check out the discount codes and get some stuff if you need it, like some EK CryoFuel Solid Red for Valentine's Day. But here's mine. It's actually pretty interesting. Overall, like performance-wise, it hasn't really changed. I'm going to further test it, obviously. It actually seemed to be performing better tonight than when I originally put it in. So the last time I tested it was like the end of December. I tested it again tonight. I ran Heaven Unigen benchmark for an hour, and the coolant was actually like 3 or 4 degrees cooler than it's ever been before. So kind of weird, but something to keep testing. Could have just been a fluke of a night. I don't really know, but we'll see what happens. But it looks fine. Yeah, so overall the color really hasn't fallen out, and the flow rate is right here. Actually, it's still been the same flow rate, 160-ish. It fluctuates right around there. So the flow rate hasn't changed at all, which is why I'm not going to like pull the block. Yeah, I'm not going to pull the block just because the flow rate hasn't changed. Maybe in a few months, or if I do start to see a change in the flow rate, then I'll pull the block and just, pull that apart, see what it looks like in there, see if anything did fall out. The only thing that did happen, so this is something I'm going to address soon. Let me see if I have to pull the bench a little bit closer. But we can also get the camera in there a little bit better if I'm careful. Don't get sick. Just close your eyes for now. But if you couldn't tell, this tubing, the soft tubing right here, is slightly cloudy. So either it's the tubing actually getting cloudy, or for some reason the coolant is sticking to the tubing. I can't really tell. What I am going to do is I'm going to replace this tubing. So this is Mayhem's Ultra Clear. That could just be the issue right there because it's EK coolant. I'm not sure, but I'm ordering EK DuraClear to put in here just to change that out, because it'll be pretty easy to just drain this really quick, pull these tubes off, and switch it to EK DuraClear. See if that makes a difference. You can see it pretty good right up in that fitting right there. Like, it's pretty, I can't tell if it's actually particles of the coolant sticking to it or if it's the tubing itself changing color. But if you look over here at the acrylic tubing, so this is SC acrylic, and then obviously a protium reservoir, it hasn't changed at all. So it's like not at all clear in the reservoir. There's nothing falling out, and the flow rates haven't changed, which is why I'm pretty sure the only issue is this tubing. So like I said, that's an easy swap, and it'd be interesting to find out. Maybe Mayhem's tubing just isn't good with this coolant, and if that's the case, then I'll just be sure to recommend to people that should probably use some EK DuraClear with your EK coolant. So it'd be good to know, and I'll be changing that out hopefully within the week here and just seeing if that makes a difference. But otherwise, performance-wise, it really hasn't changed. So overall, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I think I'm going to order a little bit more because I am actually like totally out. The loop almost takes a liter, and between draining it once and refilling it, I'm pretty much out. So I have no extra coolant when I do change that out. So get some more in. Like I said, you guys can definitely order some too if you'd like, and we'll definitely revisit this. I'd say in probably 2 or 3 more months, maybe at the 6-month mark, if nothing's really changing at all. I do post about it sometimes in the group, so you guys can always check it out there. But otherwise, I don't know, it's going good. I've seen some people have issues with the coolant, but it could be in part because they didn't clean their loop right, or something, they didn't, buy the right parts. Not quite sure. But as far as I've seen with like EK, as far as that goes, is they've always stood up and replaced the coolant. I've been talking to Jake about that little issue there, and he was actually saying to put, I might put another piece of Mayhem's in right here, and then a piece of Duraclear right there next to it, just so you can see over time to see if it actually is the tubing itself, or maybe it's just soft tubing in general doesn't work very well. I don't think that's the case though, just because I haven't seen too many people with issues like that with the coolant yet. I'm gonna keep the red. Like I said, I'll probably just get a little bit more concentrate or something like that. I'll probably just get a concentrate and mix that up just so I can continue to top that off. I think it is right at the top of the reservoir, I think. But like I said, when I drain it and change the tube, I'll probably lose a little bit of coolant. So I'd like to keep it topped off. That definitely seems to help. I know some people have issues with it, like foaming, but I never really had that issue. I've always had the down tube in the reservoir, and I've kept it pretty much topped off as it can be at all times. So I never had that foaming issue, and really no other issue besides the tubing, which I don't really see as a terrible thing. It's probably just the tubing itself. So you guys have to check out. I'll post pictures and stuff when I put in the new tubing, so you guys can see. And I'll even like slice one of those pieces of tubing all the way down so you can see inside of it. We can see if it's actually particulate buildup or if it's the tubing actually like reacting to the coolant in some way, which would be unfortunate, but it's got to be something. So say. Oh, it's an interesting name. Well, hello, Mr. Person or Mrs. Person with an interesting name. I'm glad you're here. We should do a trivia question here pretty soon. I was going to update you guys on the CNC as well. Some stuff has been going on with that. But let me see. I have a great question for you because that is one more thing I can update you on the bench. If you couldn't tell, right down here, I added an RGB strip. And the first person to guess the brand who gave me that, it's not on the market yet or anything. This is just a prototype test strip, but it's from a brand that we all know and love. So the first person to answer that in chat will win a bottle of concentrate of EK CryoFuel solid, whatever color you want. You don't have to get red, but it is Valentine's Day tomorrow, so. Thermaltake, EK, no, those are both wrong. So it is. I will give you the hint. They do make water cooling stuff, so that should help you out. It's not like Asus or Gigabyte or anything like that. Not cable mod either, although it is a hybrid strip. So this strip is really cool. The guy who made it is awesome, and it is a hybrid strip. I have pictures of it I can send to you guys. It's a pretty stiff PCB strip, if you know what I'm talking about as far as that goes. And then it's a hybrid strip. It has UV and it has RGB. Primo Chill, Alpha Cool, nope. No sir. Someone guessed Fantex, nope. Swift Tech, Bits Power. Yes, these are good guesses, but you're missing. No, it's not Phobie either. That's Alpha Cool. Technically. I like this. You guys will get there. It is. It's like Touch Aqua's Bits Power. So, they're getting close. So, Heat Killer, Barrel, nope, nope. Monsoon, nope. You guys are just, oh, you're so close. It is a water cooling brand. It is a water cooling brand. And they actually do make a case. How about that? There we go. Mr. Ryu Dragon said, he already said it before even that came up. It's Singularity Computers. So, Ryu Dragon hasn't won in the last month, has he? Should we double check? Ryu, I don't know. I'm sorry. Somebody guessed Singularity on Facebook like 20 seconds after. That's too bad. I'm sorry. I'll check your name in a second. I'm checking to make sure. If not, though, you might be the winner. I forget, though. I don't have Mr. Ryu Dragon in here as Mr. Ryu Dragon. That would have been smart. Damn it. I forget his real name. Well, I hope you haven't won in the last month. If you have, you can let me know. You can be the honest. I trust you. Because if not, let me see who said it in somebody said it in Facebook as well. Why are my windows all screwed up? Okay, there we go. Josh Coleman said Singularity. Damn it, I didn't get it. Sorry, Daniel. Yeah, well, Willie V isn't here. I got your glass tubing still that I was playing with. I didn't win last month. Okay. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks since I've streamed, and I don't think you've. I don't remember. Yeah. So thank you everybody for participating in the giveaway. That was amazing. You guys did really good. I like all the brands you guys could guess. But let me kind of show you. There's not much to show for the CNC right now because I currently actually have the router off and I have a dial indicator on it because I'm squaring everything up and I'm going to be making a new wasteboard for it. So I need a new wasteboard or spoil board, whatever you want to call it, before I actually start cutting plastic. But since then, I've started working more with modeling stuff up and testing cutting plastic and whatnot. I have a coolant system in my cart, so I'll be ordering a coolant system for it soon, which will also help cut plastic. Definitely need some more end mills, but yeah, altogether it's coming together pretty good. I got the level on there because I'm just trying to make. I can't even talk anymore. I'm trying to make sure that everything is squared up and as square as it can be at least before I actually start cutting more expensive plastic. So I'll probably try to stream something with the wasteboard if I can. It's probably just going to be pretty simple. I'm going to start with an MDF wasteboard and then later on I'm going to make one probably out of HDPE for the actual wasteboard with the coolant and all that good stuff. But the MDF one should last for a while and at least get me started. And then you guys can actually see me start cutting some cool stuff out of plastic. I'm going to make some man, I am just falling apart tonight. Maybe we need to cut me off. No, I'm going to make some practice distros, just some simple designs and stuff, maybe some back plates. If you guys want to see me try to make something, feel free to message me or make a post, whatever you want to do, shoot me an email, and I can try to make whatever you're looking at soon. So hopefully within the next week we'll be practicing on actual plastic. But other than that, guys, I didn't really have much else for you tonight. I do have the block stream coming, or not stream, I'm going to do a video on the block testing. If you guys saw on Facebook, I did make a post, and I posted my graphs and everything. I did write a blog too, but Garrett's being lazy, and he hasn't posted yet. I wrote it like 2 weeks ago, but no big deal on that, just because I haven't gotten the video done. Yeah, no, he hasn't. I want to actually edit something, so I might edit it tomorrow, or not edit, actually add to it, and then I'll make sure he posts that soon, because I do have like a stack of blocks over here, and actually, which I'm probably gonna do a video unless you guys would. Oh, I think the camera just swiveled wrong, but unless you guys want to see it as a stream, I've got Thermaltake's new Pacific W5 CPU blocks. We don't even have this in stock yet, actually. So that's why I've been waiting to do too much on it, just because I want you guys to be able to get it if you want it. Although you could always get it directly from TT, I believe, or Newegg if you want to be a trader. But yeah, so that's pretty interesting. W5 CPU block. We did test the W4 before. It's right on top of my pile. So it'll be cool to see how this compares to the old block. This is actually really cool. I want to hook this all the way up. Make the RGB work, and it actually has a built-in temp sensor, so I'm pretty pumped to see how well that works out. Should be pretty fun. So probably going to be a video on that, and like I said, a video on all those blocks that I tested already. And hopefully I'll be getting in more blocks soon, so we can kind of add to that list, make a follow-up like round 2, something of that nature. So like I said, I appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Don't forget, ooh, the camera is rough. Don't forget to check out our Valentine's Day sales and discount codes. We have those going on for like 2 more days, I believe, till the end of the week, because tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I hope you all have a lovely Valentine's Day. If you liked what you saw tonight, don't forget to subscribe. We're going to have a giveaway on here soon, very soon. Me and Garrett have been working on a video for that, so you will see a giveaway and a video on our channel soon. So don't forget to subscribe, like I said. Also join the group, because we'll be streaming there as well, but the giveaway won't be there, so don't forget. Leave us a like as well if you liked it, and always post a comment. Give me any feedback you want. You can always get at me directly with my email that is linked in the description below. So I really appreciate everyone stopping by, and I hope you all have a great night, but this is the end for me. So happy water cooling and happy modding. I'll see you guys tomorrow night on the new product stream. Goodbye.